Well, hello everyone. Here to show you the what you call it is that the telephone is like with telephone hookup. Say accessories right here is that you're showing it right here is that what I went ahead and got right here hooked up is the telephone right here with the telephone and along with this little adapter part right here that I went ahead and bought say at the electronics store it was, and which most of us if we've seen them before is showing right here is it's like a right here is you got two adapters right here. One adapter you'll be able to plug one into an actual plug, and then there's like two connectors right here. There will be two connector lines. It is phone lines. One will go directly into the phone line, and then from the actual outlet, kind of like a an outlet. Kind of like what you see right here is an outlet kind of like that you would have like a phone line to connect it, to the actual main outlet. I say the base outlet. I guess you say the main, the phone outlet around the house, and then the other end you would connect it to a telephone if you want to add a telephone right there. But then the other adapter, of course, would just have like a phone adapter to it. The phone adapter to it, and then of course you got is a reset button and stuff. But right here, as you see right here, is that you got try to keep it focused, but anyway, you got right here is you get is like with the telephone connector line right here. But other than that, we got that reset button, and it's like the adapter for the external phone line. But see right here is you get this phone right here, and then of course it works, of course, but then of course it keeps giving me this this page right here is knowing about is like line in use. It is, but other than that, you have the wireless phone right here, and then of course you got there's like what you call the search breaker. It is, you got a multiple of so have 8 plugs right here, and along with the USB ports right here, the USB charger ports. It is, but other than that, the adapter more likely would recommend is to get a phone. I would assume that it would probably recommend to get a phone that would let you what you call connect a phone that does not require like what you call an AC plug. It is, but talking about with phones toys, it is. You got right here is you got the toy. I went ahead and say a flying toy. It is like you got it's like the eagle. It's like not the eagle, but it's like what you call is like it's like a parrot. Say a parrot kite right there, and then right here is you got is it's like the Cardinals. It's like you got that right there is a ball. But other than that is you got with all these other toys right here. It's like you say knowing about it's like the toys that you got to play with. It's like I always wondered, these were the type of toys that I played with whenever I was at least 8, 9, 10 years old, something like that. The truck, I had say remote control cars and stuff like that whenever I was young, and then of course something like you say Mickey Mouse toy, and then with the airplanes also. Have airplanes and all that, boats and stuff like that. It's like it's like the helicopter. I used to have a toy box that was full with at least maybe $150 or so worth of toys. But you got the toys right there. But then of course with this type of toy is like not based not really too much you say on with my computer. But then of course you have a toy right here, kind of like this, where it has like with wireless, and then you have a number of features right here. You got it's like with the I guess it's a Visual Tech or something like that. But anyway, I got that connected to the external phone line, and I noticed that which I remember whenever I was young, that I used to always think that having one of these adapters that really did not even know what $62 really was, and it seemed like awful. It seemed like a lot of money, an awful lot of money, just for one of those adapters. But I remember I bought one of those just to check it out about 3 weeks ago, and just thinking that it'd be kind of neat to have it in the bedroom. It is, and then of course on the other hand too, it is kind of neat to have one of those in the bedroom. But then of course that it's not like I'm short only about 2 phone lines here. That I have altogether about 3 of the phone lines altogether. I have about 7 phones altogether, here at my place. But other than that, is knowing about it's like with the phone, it says right here the phone is in use, but then of course it's like press talk right there, and of course it's like have it on speaker. With speaker, you got the count time right there. But other than that, it's like there's knowing about it's like the phone's toys. Knowing about it, it's like you buy the adapters, and then of course on the other hand too, that you think about is if you buy these adapters knowing if you'll use them. But other than that, it's like you got the phone adapters and all with this, like it's like with the kite, like with all the other toys. Based on that, it's like for the phone's toys, or that with the coloring, about knowing about exactly where your money goes to, like where the money from Santa or whoever, from your uncle or whoever, from your parents. It's like where the money goes to. Along with that is like the phone's toys.